Hello everyone, so I'm having a Burger King Hershey's pie. It is my favorite. I already know it's a 10 out of 10. I used to always get this when I was living in Rochester, and my friend used to work at Burger King and I used to go there and get a pie. It is delicious and it even says yum. So I'm opening it right now. The other thing I really like is their crispy chicken. I really love the spicy crispy chicken. That is a really good spicy sauce. So anyway, here is my bite of Hershey's. So it looks like this. Ta-da! And then 10 out of 10. It all perks me up. It's and then with like a white topping, white whipped cream, and I really like the bottom. It's like crushed up Hershey's or something. It's like a chocolate crust, and it's ground up, and it goes really well with the pie. Also, their other thing is that's a must-have is the coffee. I really get a good coffee buzz. This is also 10 out of 10. Anyway, I'm not sure what to take videos of now. I've been working lots on transcribing my Costa Rica videos and then just putting it into a book, and just posting all these photos onto there. I also did a lot of lessons, and so I'm doing like an example lesson or 2 or 3 from my volunteer trip. And the other thing I'm doing is putting in the Latin names for the plants and the birds from the Doca coffee plantation, La Paz waterfalls, the animals there, and I also went to Poas volcano. So there are some plants I don't know the names of, but I put them in there anyway, because I thought it would look cool. And I use like a plant identifier to talk about, well, some of the plants, like, I just couldn't like figure out they were at all. So what you can do is go online and drag your photo in, and it'll with some photos. Like if you put in a bougainvillea photo, it'll say like bougainvillea something something, and then what I did was look it up on Wikipedia, and I copied that description pretty much. Right now the book is just whatever it is that I've taken photos of, and then videos of like the whole process, from when I first applied and like the planning, all that. I'm just putting it all together, but I'm going to distill it eventually, so it's just volunteer teaching type stuff, and more focusing on the lessons and the preparation process instead of like what I packed. But that was probably the most fun part, was me and my friend going shopping in Reading to get my stuff. So one of my favorite things that I did was I splurged on a backpack and a suitcase that was like this forest color, green, and it had like forest plants and stuff. And then I had a matching hat. I know it was very touristy because it's like, okay, I'm here with my green suitcase and green backpack and green hat. And so yeah, I'm just putting all of that in. I don't know if I want to talk that much about Rivas because that was a whole 2-month trip. But I think I'm gonna put down like all of my trips onto the book about like going to the anthropology museum and copying down what it said on the walls and then translating them so I could understand them, because that took me a while to do, and I thought, why not put that in? And the other thing I wanted to mention was I really got into drawing dresses when I was in Rivas, and I designed a dress and then I put it into Photoshop and I colored in the dress in Photoshop. And then I printed it out. I also designed a purse. It was my first purse I designed, so that was a lot of fun. Then I wanted to kind of go over like going to Bernie Falls after I came back because of my La Paz waterfall trip. That inspired me to go to Bernie Falls also. So that is a really cool thing to go over. And the other thing too is that I started to want to think about a product. My product for when I was still in Rivas, because it's like everyone had these stores that were used clothes. My product would be similar to the stores that they have, which are new fashion and then new accessories. Bye. And that was something that I had been planning. I definitely that's cool to try to talk about. But the other thing I want to do was kind of make my own like soaps and like lotions. I didn't do a soap kit, but I did a lotion kit, a brand